Welcome to Butter Be Kind podcast, where we discuss self-care, self-love, natural cosmetics, natural beauty, and most of all, how to feel good in your own skin. My name is Teja. I'm the founder of Butter Be Kind Natural Cosmetics, and I will be your host. Make sure to become a part of our amazing community by subscribing to this podcast. In that way, you'll be the first one who knows when a new episode drops out. Our community is always open for new suggestions, new questions. Every month, we will be covering a new topic, so make sure to let us know what you want to hear about next. Enjoy the new episode. Hi and welcome to our new episode. Today it's gonna be just me, Teja, talking to you about skin health, and not only skin health, but the way we feel about ourselves, the way we feel in our skin. What I've been noticing more and more is that we compare ourselves. We compare ourselves to other people on the social media. We compare ourselves to images and pictures that we see online and all around us, basically. We are bombarded the whole time with images and pictures of what beauty standards look like or what beauty actually should look like. But the truth is, most of those pictures, most of what we see in social media is not real, and it's just a very disrupted perception of what beauty actually is. I notice how we, or maybe better to say, how teenagers nowadays started comparing themselves with influencers, with models, and this is probably one of the reasons why all these filters on Instagram, Snapchat, all over the social media have become so popular. I was shocked because I actually tried one of those filters, and when I tried the filter, I was looking at the picture that was supposed to be me, and I thought to myself, wait, what? This is me? My lips were fuller, my nose was thinner, my skin was completely clear, and I just realized how important it is to start addressing this topic more often, to start addressing this perfect imperfections that every single one of us has and that make every single one of us so unique. Especially when we're growing up, when we're teenagers, it's so important to have someone on our side that tells us, hey, it's okay if you have a pimple. It's okay if you have acne. You don't have to hide that. You don't have to be ashamed of that. You don't have to be ashamed of any single condition that you have. I used to be so scared to show my rash that I had on my legs and on my arms as an allergic reaction to basically every single material or product that wasn't completely natural. But I was ashamed of that because I thought, oh, that's not what it's like to be beautiful. That's not a beauty standard. That is just an imperfection that I have to hide. But in fact, this is something that makes every single one unique. And every single one of us sometimes has pimples or acne, whatever it is. Every single one of us. Every single one of us sometimes feels super insecure in their own skin. But what actually matters, what's actually important is how we start changing that in ourselves, how we start accepting ourselves more, which means that every single time you have a thought, oh my God, my skin is so bad, what should I do? You just take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. You look yourself in a mirror and you say, I am beautiful and I accept every single one of my imperfections. I love my skin, I love my body, and even if it's not perfect, it is my temple. And we have to start embracing that more. We have to start acknowledging the importance of acceptance, self-love and self-acceptance. Because without self-acceptance and self-love, those both go hand in hand. You can't love yourself if you don't accept yourself. And you can't accept yourself if you don't love yourself. That's why I'm talking so much about this. Yesterday I had a very interesting conversation with a friend of mine, and she asked me about different ways how we have to take care of our skin in different parts of our lives as a woman. And I actually said that there is one constant that we should be addressing more in every single area or every single period of our life, and that is to accept ourselves more and to love ourselves more. Because at every given point in our lives, there's something that is bothering us. There's something that we perceive as an imperfection. In teenage years, those are probably acne and pimples. In later, when we are adults, all we see is new wrinkles. Oh my God, what am I gonna do now? As if that is something bad. But that is just the way we are built as a human being. And there's nothing wrong with that. But what is wrong with that is that we don't accept it. And we don't love ourselves despite having some wrinkles or skin imperfections or skin impurities, whatever it is. I'm not saying that there are not ways we can heal that or we can prevent that. But in first line, we have to start accepting that. And of course, there are ways how we can prevent that, how we can take care of that. And what I actually want to address today as well is it's not only about what we put on our skin, it's also about what we eat and most importantly, what we think. Our thoughts are the ones that make such a huge difference, not only in how we feel in our skin, but also in how our life is turning out, how we are as a mom, as a businesswoman, as a partner, as an adult, whatever it is. Our thoughts are those that determine the quality of our lives and the quality of our skin. I realized that I was struggling with skin rashes, allergic reactions since I was a little girl. And the medicine never actually found out why I had those struggles. And those things have only gotten better a few years ago, actually. And what happened is that, I started researching and using natural cosmetics only around 10 years ago. And that already helped a lot. But when I started working consciously on my mindset, the way I see my skin, the way I accept and love myself, that is when the real change started to happen. And that is where I started to feel completely different in my skin, first of all. And second of all, my skin condition got better. And I actually, at the moment, don't have any rash anywhere, even though I struggled with that for my literally whole life. So what I'm trying to say is that mindset, self-acceptance, self-love, healthy self-image, those are things that are utmost important. There is nothing more important than that. You can eat the best food, you can use the best cosmetics, but this is something that is going to change everything for you. This week has been, I think on the 10th of October, we celebrate or we dedicate the day to mental health as a mental health day. And I thought it would be important to talk on this episode also about that aspect of skin health and skin care. And this is something that as the founder of Butter Be Kind, I really want to spread around that it's not all just about what you use, but how you use it and how you feel about yourself. We are complex beings. That means that we don't only react to what we see, to what we hear, to what we touch, but we also react to what we can smell. And in cosmetics, we always have a certain scent. There's always, even if it's unscented, also the natural ingredients, the natural oils have some specific scent. Natural oils or natural essential oils have proven to have a certain effect on the human mind, on the way we feel, on the way we perceive the product or the situation, whatever it is. So when it comes to natural cosmetics, I put a lot of attention to what kind of smell, what kind of essential oils do I use? How do I want this product to make people feel? And even if it's not in the product, even if it's just, okay, I'm feeling stressed, how can I help myself calm down? Okay, one thing is to start breathing consciously. Inhale, exhale, 10 times at least. The other thing is to actually take a pause, which is for many people challenging. And the third thing is we can always help ourselves with a certain essential oils. This is called aromatherapy. And it's a simple technique, but it takes some time to actually get to know all the oils and all the benefits that they have. That is why I try to implement that in my products already. I want the products to have that effect. Using natural products and using essential oils, using natural substances like that actually help you feel better in your skin. In the same way as it is easier for us to reconnect with our nature, with ourselves in the nature, the same way is when it comes to cosmetics. It is easier for us to reconnect with ourselves with natural cosmetics than it is with conventional product that we can buy for 50 cents. So it's definitely important to start being more conscious, not only with the products you use, not only with the food you eat, but as I already mentioned today, it's so important to start being more conscious when it comes to self-talk, self-acceptance, and self-love. We have to start practicing that more and more in order to feel better, in order to really start embracing our potential. And this is what I wanted to make clear in this episode, that no matter what you are going through, no matter whether that's a skin condition, whether that's comparing yourself to others, whether that's insecurities, whatever it is, you have to be aware that you have that magic button. You have that magic wand in your hands that can change that. And only you can change it. Yes, something or someone can help you. But you are the one that dictates that. You are the one who says, yep, I will change that, I can change that now. And I really encourage you to start practicing that more often. And you will see how you will start feeling differently very, very soon. I really hope you got some new insights about self-care, self-love, and especially self-acceptance, and how you should be more confident no matter what you're going through, no matter how your skin looks like. You have to start accepting and loving yourselves. And this will change the way you feel, the way you look. I really, really look forward to hearing from you, hearing your comments, your feedback, your questions. Don't hesitate to to write us. Don't forget to share this episode with your friends, with someone else who needs to hear about self-love and self-acceptance. Thank you for being part of our Butter Be Kind family. Have an amazing, amazing day. Bye!